Hi guys, how are you all? Today is 23rd of August 2021. So I've been also just, taking one day at a time and not making many of videos, but yeah, some good news for you all that I'm setting up my studio. By another 15-20 days, it'll be ready. And then I promise you to make one video a day at least. And it's going to be a proper studio, with all cameras and everything. And I'm 100% sure I'll be able to do a better research. I'll be able to concentrate better. I'll be able to make much better content for YouTube. So guys, I'm your host, Dr. Seema Jain. I'm a PhD in physics from IIT Delhi and SEBI-registered research analyst, founder and chief mentored stock pro, partner with Zerodha Upstocks Pfizer and Asta Trade. So you must be thinking it's a huge, long introduction, but I think each part of my introduction is very, very important. And I feel very proud of it when I think about me being PhD of IIT Delhi, when I think about me getting SEBI registration, which is not an easy thing. Had it been easy, people would have got it. But most of the people don't have it, means it's not something easy. And yeah, so today I'm going to talk about what is happening in the market and what can be expected from the market, right? These are the two focused issues that I'm going to be discussing today, right? Because I'm not feeling very comfortable about market as of now, where we stand. And that is why you must have been watching that I'm not giving any cash stocks anymore, right? Because market is not giving an opportunity, right? So to understand इस बात को जानने के लिए कि मार्केट में क्या हो रहा है, पहले इस बात को अंडरस्टैंड करते हैं कि मार्केट में कौन कौन पार्टिसिपेंट्स होते हैं, ठीक है? और उसको समझने के बाद ये देखते हैं कि ये हर एक पार्टिसिपेंट कर क्या रहा है, लाइक इनका क्या रोल प्ले हो रहा है, राइट? एंड देन वी विल अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट कैन बी एक्सपेक्टेड फ्रॉम द मार्केट. सो मार्केट में जो पार्टिसिपेंट्स होते हैं, दो पार्टिसिपेंट्स होते हैं, एक इंस्टीट्यूशनल पार्टिसिपेंट्स होते हैं और दूसरे रिटेल इन्वेस्टर्स होते हैं. लाइक यू, मी एंड एवरीवन एल्स इज अ रिटेल इन्वेस्टर, whereas there are institutions which are there are institutions like when we talk about institution, it could be the foreign institutional investors, or it could be domestic institutional investors, right? तो दोनों usually क्या होता है, they actually are opposite to each other. If one participant, if let's say the FIIs buy, then DIIs sell, or if DIIs sell, then FIIs buy. Now what has happened over a period of last 1.5 years, कि retail investor has also become very strong, right? A lot of retail participation is happening and they have also become very, very strong, right? They have capacity to move the stock, right? So but not still as much as you would believe you would like them to. They still have capacity to move. Now अब हमने बात की कि मार्केट में पार्टिसिपेंट्स होते हैं, इंस्टीट्यूशंस होते हैं और रिटेल होते हैं. तो रिटेल कैन ट्रेड इन एनीथिंग. दे कैन बाय कैश, दे कैन बाय फ्यूचर, दे कैन सेल फ्यूचर, दे कैन बाय options, they can sell options, they can do anything that they want. Whereas DIIs, domestic institutional investors, if you understand what are domestic institutional investors, like banks, LIC, or some pension fund or mutual funds, they only and only can buy through the cash, right? Or they can exit their stocks. That's it, whatever they are holding. They cannot trade in cash or futures or options. This is a prerogative of this is where the FIs have a upper hand, right? They can trade in cash because they are foreign institutional investors. They are allowed to protect their capital, right? And when they're allowed to protect the capital, how do you protect your capital? That is by creating contraposition through the futures or through the options, right? So the foreign institutional investors can trade in cash, futures, and options. They can buy futures, they can sell futures, they can buy cash, they can sell cash, right? whereas domestic institutional investors can only and only trade in cash. Either they can buy stock or they exit. या तो वो buy कर सकते हैं या वो exit कर सकते हैं, केवल यही चीजें हैं. Okay, so now let's see कि मार्केट में हो क्या रहा है इतने दिनों से. लेट्स से अगस्त के मंथ में क्या हो रहा है. तो मैंने एक ये ऐसी कोई भी रैंडम वेबसाइट खोल के रखी हुई है जहाँ पे उन्होंने सारा डेटा दिया हुआ है. तो ये स्टार्ट होता है 2 अगस्त से. 2 अगस्त FIIs ने सेल किया है और DIIs ने बाय किया है, राइट. इक्वल एंड ऑपोजिट, राइट. लेट्स गो बैक एंड सी कि what happened on that day in Nifty, right? 2 August. So this day is 2 August, right? So if you see from here also, अगर आप इस जगह को देखते हो तो ये एक indecisive space है for Nifty, right? Nifty was oscillating within almost 500 points only. और कितने समय के लिए? Starting from 4th June to 2nd August, means June, July, 2 months. It was just indecisive, right? It was just oscillating between highs and lows of within 500 rupees, 15,500 to 16,000 was it oscillating. Now what happened on 3rd of August? If you see here, these are domestic institutions and these are foreign institutional investors, right? And foreign institutional investors invested about 2,000 crores. So what happened on that day, 3rd August? A breakout came. This boundary was broken and Nifty gave a breakout, right? The next day, what happens again? They pump in some more money, about $2,800 rupees, crore rupees. DIIs sold, right? Where can DIIs sell? In cash. DIIs sold here also, DIIs sold here also, and then DIIs bought on 5th of August. They bought and FIIs sold, equal and opposite, right? So it doesn't impact much, right? Then DIIs sold on 6th, DIIs again sold on 7th, 9th. FIIs bought little bit, FIIs sold little bit. So there is indecisiveness in these 6 to 9. We just see indecisiveness. So this is where your 6th is, 5th, 6th, 7th, 9th, 10th, 11th, right? All these 4 days are indecisive because one is that the interest in the market is low, right? Neither foreign institutions are interested nor the domestic institutions are interested in investing or in any of which. Then comes, the 10th of August, 11th of August. On 11th of August, the mindsets changed a little bit towards on the positive side. So on 11th August, both FIIs and DIIs became positive. So let's see what happened. No, sorry, not this one, this one. So this date was 11th, right? 11th of August, what happened? This is 12th of August. There's price rejection from the lower level and market started turning little positive, right? Then uh, then came 12th. On 12th, almost like equal and opposite, right? This is 12th. These 2 days are 12th, right? You see FII is little negative and DI is little positive. And then came 13th, right? 13th, both of them were on the buy side. When FIIs and DIIs are on the buy side, the market will go up, right? So 13th, this is 13th, and the market started going up, right? You see from here, this is 13th because they have broken a very important range. A very, very important range was broken here. And from here, you saw a breakout coming in because both of them had the sentiments on buy side. So that was 13th. Then what happened on 16th? 16th, FII sold 1,000 crores, right? Whereas DII is bought, right? And then 17th again, DII is bought and FII is sold, right? Almost equal amount was bought and sold. Then came 18th. 18 is actually a very, very important day because you must have noticed, there were very few days when both of them are in the same direction, right? FIIs and DIIs are in the same direction. Like here on 6th, if you see, they both were on the sell side, right? But the amount was pretty low for sell. But then came this day, which is 18th. On 18th, both of them sold, and quite a lot. And then on 20th, actually, FIIs have set the no. They are selling in heavily, right? So now let's come to here on 18th and then on 20th. So that's not this. This is 18th, right? This is 18th gap up opening because of momentum. The Nifty opened gap up, and from gap up it came down, right? So this is the day when the selling has been set in the market, right? Now today, if you look, it's a red candle, but there has been a price rejection from the lower level. But you know what I'm not really finding very good about is that market is under free fall. Market is under free fall. If you see, usually most of the stocks are 5%, 6%, 5%, 6%, like that. They're down, right? Many of them are 20, 14, 10, 11, 11, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. So, I have taken a decision today that now for the month of September, I'm not going to be investing in cash. I'll be just trading in options. I'll be selling options, right? And with that respect, I have exited all my positions. Like here, if you see, whatever little profit and loss I've made, my holdings, all holding zero, right? There could have been another way that I would have kept all of it and averaged it a little bit later on, right? So I have exited all of it today. These are the trades that I've exited: 𝐿, Arman Finance, Ashoka, Trent, Jai Bharat, Maruti, Sumichem, all of them, and the rest were my intraday trades. So I have exited each one of them because I thought, I want peace of mind. That's more important for me. Even my other portfolio, I have exited that one also. Only this Paraj Industries was little profit, but still in loss. But whatever I had, everything I've exited today, right? Made my portfolio zero because I want to stand out and watch the stance of the market, like how market is going to behave, right? And for that, let's do one last nailing bit, you know, uh, which is, we'll go to the NSE and see what is happening in the option chain. And I'm going to look into the option chain of September end, right? I'm not going to look into the, okay, let's see the this month's end as well, August month end as well. So if you see, there is unwinding happening at this level in put side, right? But let's see the closest, call put writers are at 93,000, right? If I have a look at it on the in the money call options, a lot of unwinding has happened today, right? Because there was a push from the lower levels, and there is a huge amount of call writing happening at 16,600, right? So what I can make out that this month's expiry should be close to 16,600, right? So what is going to be my stance? I'll wait for it to go tomorrow, Nifty to go tomorrow close to 16,600, somewhere here. यहाँ पे कहीं निफ्टी आती है या यहाँ पे कहीं आती है निफ्टी, then I'm going to sell its call option, right? That's what I'm planning, because that is what the option chain is telling me, that there is until I see a call unwinding, this is my plan, that I'm going to sell call option of 16,600 for this month. And let's have a look at Bank Nifty, because Bank Nifty is looking more bearish, right? Nifty is looking still some positive, but Bank Nifty is looking extremely bearish, right? So if you just have a look at it, the contracts, whereas I believe Bank Nifty has a lot of liquidity, but if you see on the buy side, the highest contracts are at this place, 35,200, right? On the sell side, on the sell side, if I have to look at the support, so the first support that I see is at 35,000, right? So I am I'm failing to understand, when market is going up, why the stocks are not going up, why stocks are falling. There has to be some reason, na? So what I'm concluding from here is that these are actually indexes being managed, right? Index is being managed with the help of institutions, and but domestic investors are basically exiting their, and the retail investors are exiting their positions in the cash, right? So that is why you see there are, so much of falling happening. And why I'm little furious today, why did I exit my positions? Normally I don't do this. If I have a good stock, I don't exit. But what was my worry? Nifty has not fallen, right? But the stocks have fallen massively. If you just have a look at stocks, they have been falling massively. Nifty has not fallen. Suppose Nifty starts falling, then Nifty's support will also be on the sell side, and then I can expect a massive breakout in the downward direction, right? I may be wrong in my analysis. I don't worry about it because I am more worried about my peace of mind, right? I want to sleep well in night. I don't need to worry about my positions. As it is, I was in good profit in intraday, and I was in profit in my all holdings. So I thought it's better to just stay out of the market for some time, or just do option selling, right? So I have one option on my radar for sell, and I do plan to sell it tomorrow, Havens. That's why I've put it here, but I'm going to be selling the September call option. 13,000 ka September call option, I'll be selling at 45k, 45 rupees, or jo bhi whatever price I get. All right. And that is what, how much margin is required. I need 1,29,000, or I may try to reduce the margin by doing some hedging. So let's see how it goes. But that's one trade I have on my radar in case you have capital and you want to still trade. I have put a lot of trades here, like all of them looking extremely good. I do plan to sell sale call option, but it requires a huge amount of money, right? If I sell it, it requires about 4.5 lakh rupees, right? How much money will I get? Almost like 50,000, which is not bad. 10% money is pretty good. So, but the best trade that I do have in mind is to sell Havels. Havels is a peaked out stock right now, and I do plan to sell it at whatever rate I get, 45, 42, 50, 40. That is what I'm planning to do. So guys, this is what I wanted to share with you. Stay a little cautious about, I'm not giving any straight, although I traded today in LTI, I bought the call option, I bought the futures lot. I no Mindtree. If you see here, I bought Mindtree September future, and I bought Mindtree call, and I also bought LTI call, right? These were my trades today, and I missed making money in Nifty call option, right? So now I absolutely plan to sell. So these were all my sell trades, and this was my buy trade, and my buy trade in Nifty call option went wrong, and I lost 19,000 rupees. But as far as the put writing, like I was selling put options, and I got pretty good profit with whatever money I deployed. So guys, take care, and I'm giving you one trade right away, which is Havels, right? Let me show you why Havels has actually refused to go beyond 13,000. See, this is 13,000. Well before that, it experienced a resistance. And I've seen a lot of call writing happening at 13,000. So a very good idea will be to sell 1,300 or 1,250 or 1,260, whichever call exists. You can set even that call option for Havels. So that's my trade for you guys, and remain connected and keep, so this is my channel. You can connect me through this channel. You can watch all the videos and keep gaining knowledge about stock market. And this is my Twitter handle. So I'm not, as you know, there's nothing much happening in the market, and I don't want to take chances. So that is why this, I'm not posting much trades in Twitter. So all the best, guys. So one trade that I'm giving you is sell of Havels 1300 call option. So you can check it also what's happening in Havels. And I can show you for a fact that a lot of call options are written for the month of September, right? So there's a huge call writing has happened at 13,000, and hence that's my trade for you all. Take care, bye bye. And this is data, and data never lies, right? So all the best, guys. Take care and see you in the next video.